Hello, everybody. How are y'all today? I'm doing excellent and awesome into the May events, the May projects I have going on. Working on my design team project for May for LineDotArrow. Always having the best time doing these projects. Yeah, I have been a little MIA. Yeah, hadn't been here in a minute. Feels like it's been forever. I did that giveaway video, but yeah, hadn't played it on video in quite a while. And well, it feels like anyway. So I am back and in the swing of things. Had my birthday and different things going on. Was out of town, but yeah. Uh, but I've been really trying. I mean, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I had this idea with this Amazon package I got, but I'm going to do this, but I don't think this is what. Well, it's not what I'm doing today. And but my sister and I, in our shop, we've got these fabric swatches. Look at that! Isn't it lush? Oh, I love it. There are these vintage fabric swatches, and yeah, we got these in our shop. And then we've also got them to where they're in this half. It's like half of the size of the regular swatch. And what's going on in TwoSisterJam Facebook group is we're calling it May Minis. Oh, don't you love everything in miniature? And so I thought, so I've been back and forth. Am I going to do this project, which I am, but not today? And am I going to do the soft cover, kind of like I did last month? But obviously, each of these swatches are no one's. We don't have doubles of anything, so everything is unique. So, am I going to do this? Yes, I am. But am I doing it today? No. This miniature thing is on my mind, so I want to do a miniature journal. I've never made a mini journal before, so I was looking at, and I want to use my swatches. See, I've got these. This is like a velvet. I've got these pretty blues. I've got several of these, but I found this one, and yeah, isn't that breathtaking? Yeah, and so I just kind of trimmed it a little bit. It's not as long as it was. And I'm going to make a little journal that's that big. It's so cute. So how big is it going to be? It's going to be about 3.5 inches wide, and it's going to be about 4 inches tall. Isn't that cute? So 4 by about 3.5. Yeah. I'm working with the beautiful LineDotArrow Forget-Me-Nots is one kit I'm working with. I like this one. This is a slim line. Where the pages are in I believe they call that landscape. The pages are like this and not like that, and then I'm also working with the spring blues, which is breathtaking. Love all the labels, and this one's got like a Paris, France thing going on in it, and then all the pretty blues and greens. It's beautiful. So I'm working with these two kits, plus she put out these freebies in her Facebook group that these are really cool, and it's the typesetter trays. This page actually goes like this, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna turn it like that. But the printer trays. My LineDotArrow did a video on this, and she was telling the story about them, and just touched me so, because I remember my grandmother having these on her wall. I think my mama had one too. She had one too, yeah. And we would at Christmas buy her different little miniature things to put in there, and then my sister and I got to play with a few of the things that she would let us play with. Yeah. So I'm using these right now. We'll be adding more freebies, or I say we. Natalie with LineDotArrow will be adding more freebies, so I'll be adding stuff as we go. But right now, these are the pages I'm working with. I'm going to put the links down below. They're on sale. So yeah, and if you are a fan of the blues and the vintage, and then look at the grunge vibe that goes on with it, I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So let me kind of clear off my situation here. And here's what did I do with my what did I do with my swatch? Oh, where'd my swatchy go? Oh, anyway, I'm gonna make a miniature journal. Oh, Lord have mercy. I lost my miniature little journal cover. And well, here it is. And I took that and I trimmed off a little bit of it, you know. And I'm gonna cover the inside here with this. I printed this on cardstock. This is that freebie I was telling you about. And I'm going to cover it with this. And I think I'm going maybe like that, or like that. So I'm just going to work on this today. And I thought I would turn on the camera and play with you. Yeah, I want to cut off right here. So that's what I'm going to start out doing. So I think I'm gonna cut it where we're going right there, and then we'll go from there. We'll trim it from there. Yeah. Oh, I hear my neighbor mowing. I need to mow, but my lawnmower is at my daughter's, so that's gonna be hard to mow without the lawnmower. Oh Lord, I need her to get my lawnmower back over here. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear him mowing. Okay. So I'm gonna, let me look at this. Let me look. And I'm gonna cover the inside with this this cardstock that I did here. So I think that's gonna work all right. How much am I gonna have to cut off? And I hope you guys are doing okay. I've been I'd spend every morning on my porch praying, and with my coffee and my prayers. And I've had a few of you on my mind. Y'all comment or PM me if you don't want to, you know, comment publicly. You know, if you need prayer, I'm your gal. I'm a prayer person. Yeah. Okay. We may have to trim a little more off. Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's trim a tad bit more. I think I'm gonna have to buy a new paper trimmer. This paper trimmer, I put a new blade on it and it's still acting funky. So I think I've used the fire out of this thing, and I'm gonna have to buy a new one. That's okay. Okay. That's a good thing, you know. All right. And then let me trim off. Let me trim there. And let me trim here. But yeah, I got this one at Walmart. So, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's Fiskars or nothing, but I've enjoyed this one. Okay, I think this is going to be a fitter. I think that's going to fit. All right. Now, this white part here, I'm going to, what to do with my blue? Here it is. I'm going to get my blue ink. Or maybe I should do brown. Because I think blue. So I'm gonna color, let's see if I can find my blue dauber. Well, I'll get a, oh, is this it? Oh, that'll work. I'm gonna cover this I'm gonna get this white to go away. Yeah, just in case, little tidbits of it show. And then that way there won't be any offensive white. That's what scrapbooking with me calls it. I like that. It's funny. Oh goodness. So yeah, I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is one project. I want to make another just a regular size soft cover. 2. I want to do that that Amazon package thing. I got a lot going on, and then I've got to go to my sister's here again in a couple of weeks because I've got the craft retreat. I don't know if some of you may or may not know, but my sister and I, our shop, TwoSisterJam, is having a craft retreat June 27th through the 30th. And we have a lot to prepare. Yeah. So we do have one spot open, by the way. So if you are interested in coming to that, coming to our craft retreat, there is one spot open. It's in Talala, Oklahoma. That just rolls off the tongue, don't it? Talala. Talala. Okay. I think I may have to trim a little bit more. Let me see here. Yep, I am. Yep, I am. So I need to trim a little bit more there. And I think I'm good on this side. So let me get my trimmer out again. I thought I was done with it. Oh, but anywho, so I got that going on too. Just a lot. I'm a blessed gal to have so much going on. I like a busy life. Keeps my booger self out of trouble, Okay. I think I might be good here. Yep, that's perfecto. Now, I don't know if I want to ink this in blue. I think I want to, let me see what it's going to look like with blue. Let me do it on this one. Yeah, I'm going to do blue. Well, let me see. Okay, or do I like the brown? I like the blue. The blue is fun. I always do vintage photos, so this would be a good time to have some fun with some colors, I never play with blue, hardly ever. I'll use it as like an accent, but hardly ever do I focus on blue. And so, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. And these papers are so pretty, as always. And then what I plan to do, because the challenge in LineDotArrow is doing these typesetter. It's a typesetter memory thing. And what I want to do is, I made this for our minis in TwoSisterJam. And what I want to do is You know, maybe put that in here. Maybe take some of my buttons that I sewed, put that in. I got some ideas, but I wanna do that on the inside cover here, and then the papers. I'm gonna sew on this before I glue it down, and then this is gonna get folded. This is gonna get fold. This is gonna be my cover. I very well may have to trim some more. Yeah, I think I do. Jiminy Cricket. This is something else trying to get it just right, you know. Let me trim one more time. Well, I better not say one more. This could be on and on. So, but I'm gonna put a signature in here, and then I'm just gonna treat this little booger like any other journal, except it's gonna be the mini form. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna fold this like so, but it's gonna be in there. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put my signature in, and then we'll decorate. I bought this vellum with little white polka dots on it, and I'm gonna make pockets, because a lot of times I'll use the pockets that come with the kit, you know, from LineDotArrow. And on this go around, you know, none of the pockets are gonna fit. I'm gonna have to do everything. There we go. That's gonna finally work. finally. But I pulled out some of my laces from the shop, and I'm gonna lay some. I've got this smoky blue. It's like a steel smoky blue. I'm gonna play with that. I've got this pretty gray in our shop, and I was thinking I could put that there like that, and put that there like that. Let me see what that'll look like. And I'll put that on either side. That looks pretty good. But I also have this in white. It's called Pearl. And let me see what I like better. Let's look. I think I like the white better. I do. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put some trim here and some trim here. And we're going to sew on this. And then we'll decorate these little pieces here. And so let me set that aside. And then I want to put, maybe I saw somebody using this, but I've got it in the yellow. Want that look pretty near cool? I got some ideas for my little typesetter boxes. Yep. And then pages. So I printed the kit, the Forget Me Not, because it's the slimline. I printed it. This is actually supposed to go this way, but I printed it this way. And then this is supposed to go this way. But I'm okay with this page going this way. I am. But I don't know that I'm putting this page in because I've got that there. So let me look at my pages. Here they are. And this is supposed to go this way. But I'm not upset with it being this direction. Not at all. So so what I'm going to do is I'm taking the pages that I've done in a tall version, and I'm going to, they just almost fit. I mean, they're a hair off, okay? I'll just have to trim just a little tiny bit right there, you know? But I'm going to do a choppy chop. Like right there. So I know I want to use this page. I do. Let me get my pencil. And I'm leaving myself a little bit of room there, and I'm leaving myself a little bit of room here. And I know I want to chop this right about there. Yep. So if I do one, then that'll be the one I use to guide me the rest of the way. So now that should fit really nice in here. Yep, it does. See, we're good. We're good. We're good. And then I'll have to trim a little bit off of this side here, off of the. So let me do that. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Let me see if it fits. I need to trim some more. I always trim a little and then go from there. Now you can always trim more, but you can't add. So let me trim a little more off. I'll keep trimming till I get there. Okay, I think I'm going to trim just a tiny bit more off. And then once I get this set, this page here, this is what I'll use to do the rest of the pages. Let me see here. All right, where am I at? I need a little bit more off. This is just a day of trims. We're just going to trim today. Trim and trim. I'm just afraid. Well, I can always print again, you know, but that's more time that I don't want to spend. And ink. Okay, let me look. That's about good. See there? That's good. So this page that's the size of my pages. It's so cute. Okay. Let me throw those away. And let me get my other pages. Let me get my other pages. And I like this one. I like the top of that. So if I did that, where would I be? I'd cut off right there. That would be okay. I'm okay with that. And then that would cut off here. That's okay. All right, that's good. So I want to trim this one. Here. And we're going to trim that off, I think. Yeah, we'll be good. So that's one. I like the bottom of this too. Let's look. I like that butterfly. And what's on the inside? That looks good. Okay, let's use the bottom of this too. Yeah. So I use the top and the bottom of this one. Yep, yep. Okay. So that's 1, 2, and then I've got the 3. And then I liked this page too. So I want to keep this top part for sure. So we're going to I'm going to trim this one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. I'm looking at these papers. All right, here's the other ones. I like that, sort of. Okay, let's do this one. Anyway, I hope all this is making sense. I don't know. Half the time I don't make a lot of sense. It's like, oh, well, that didn't work out. But this is a fun little thing. I'm kind of digging that. All right, I'm loving her collage pages, but I printed it to go like this, you know, and I like this. So I wanted to use the bottom of this one. I'm just going to do all the marking, and then we'll do the trimming. And I might use this one too. No, I'll be cutting off those butterflies. There we go. Oh, these collage pages are the jam. The jam. Okay. Let me see, where am I going to be? All right, I like all of that. So on this one, I'm going to do this little number. I'm going to do trim here, and I'm going to trim here. And this had pops of purple in it. So I wanted to do that. What do I got on the inside here? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to do the top here. I know I wanted to do the top here. Right. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to make it a pretty good size because it's that soft cover. So I have the ability to, I love these little forget-me-nots there. So I'm going to use the bottom of this one. And then when I do that other project, I'm going to reprint these and use them, you know, in that, it's going to be almost like a flip-flop thing. Oh, I love that. Let me see here. That would work. Let's do that. And then I'm going to add trims. I've got some blue paper I got from Miss Zoe Mason Breeden. And I think I'm going to get out my guillotine thing, because that trimmer is getting on my nerves. Being all, I can't see my blooming lines. Oh, there it is. Empty. So we're just gonna trim these papers. and, you know, kind of form the signature. Let me see if I got it right. Where's my fold? There it is. There's my fold. Lord have mercy. Okay, we did good. All right. And then we'll and then I should have a paper. Oh, I'm way out of camera shot. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So that's one. What is this? Okay, I'm not going to use that one. We're going to trim this one. Yeah, this is kind of not a real earth-shattering video here today. Just this is what's on my desk. And this is my approach to it. It's probably an easier way to do this. Lord knows I always pick the hard way to do a lot of things. But makes sense to me, you know. Yeah, I love this little paper, this little guillotine. My son got it for me. I don't know, a year ago or so. I use this little booger a lot. And then this was the one where I'm going to trim here and here. And then we'll, because I was being picky about the way I want it. Because I want all of that in there. Okay. I'm pretty near proud I'm getting these papers right. Now, of course, as I start putting the signature together, they'll start pooching out on me. I'll have to I'll have to trim again. But we'll figure it out. All right, where did I wanted this one. That's gonna make a pretty page. Oh, it's gonna have that hint of blue up there. That's gonna be lovely. I might come back and use that too. We'll see. Oops, I moved it. I think I'm going to need to trim this just a little hair. Yeah, this is just kind of how I put a signature together. Of course, I've never made a mini signature before. So this is new territory for me. I like learning new things. I thought about putting 2 signatures in this thing, but I thought, yeah, you better not. You don't. It's being all new. I need to go easy. Go easy, Stacy, now. And then if I tackle this and it's successful, then I'll be in a better position to know, how to do it next time, All right, we're on the last one. Woohoo! Okay, which side were we doing? Oh, we were doing up here. Okay. Where's my mark? There it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim a little on this one. I got this one a little tad too tall. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at the damage done. Let's look at that, because we know this one fit. So, well, I wondered why that was way off. Okay, let me look. All right, here we are. Yep. Okay, good. Good. Ooh. Success, guys. Oh my goodness. That wasn't so hard. These are awesome. These are all going to work. And then we'll I'm just making sure nothing's, because I'll end up having to trim on some of these. Just making sure the height is good on them. All right, there's my pages for the signature. And then we've got this and we've got this. So I'm going to sew on this and we're going to glue it down. And I'm going to do that off camera and we'll come back and do some more interesting. Part 2 will be more interesting. I promise. Yeah, I do promise. So part 2, we're going to work on this little fun part here. And we might work on the signature, but I've got the basis of my signature here. And then I want to use, oh, I think it was Jackie Black that sent this to me. I love it. And I think I'm going to use a little sliver of this. And then I love this. Won't this be super duper fun to put in there? I want to use that. I love this edging. Okay. And this is an old Hershey's, real old cookbook. And it's going to be thinner, you know, because the page is like that, but who cares? You know, I just like the edging. So I want to use that. I want to use this music paper with the edging, and I'm only going to use like this section right here. And that's going to go in my signature. And then look at this gorgeous blue paper I have from the Zoe girl, Zoe Mason Breeden. She makes this paper for me. And, well, I buy it from her. And here's her tea stain. But look at this. Oh, my goodness. So I'm going to cut these off camera. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's going in for sure. I like this one a little bit, quite a bit. I think that might go in. And I like the hue of this one. I think that's going in. And I got a bunch in here, but I don't know that all of these are going to fit. So that's for sure. That's for sure. And that is for sure. Yep. And so I'm going to trim these. I'm going to trim this to fit this size. And I'm gonna do these the same way. All of this is gonna get trimmed to fit in the signature. I'm gonna sew on this little cardstock piece here, and then we'll come back and we'll continue. We'll work on this, and we're gonna do some fun stuff next time. Yeah, I promise. Promise. Next time will be funner. Yep. Thank y'all for hanging out with me if you actually made it through. Because I know this trim, but you know, I wanted to do, this is what's on my desk, and I wanted to show you my process. Yeah. And then I sewed these the hues of blues buttons, and then this kind of tanny one here and there. Anyway, I'm going to use these in my project. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be absolutely phenomenal. That's my sister's word, phenomenal. But that's your forget-me-not and spring blues with LineDotArrow. Links are going to be below. And then, of course, the freebies are in her Facebook group, the LineDotArrow Junk Journal group. And so these freebies are gorgeous. That's where I got this piece here. Yeah. Anyway, y'all go and have a blessed day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is where you're at. And yeah, y'all come on back and let's have some fun. Next time it'll be fun. And but thank you. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.